Hi there, my name is Valerie. I'd like to read you a little something. Whether provoked by the gunfire or otherwise motivated, the bats swooped down as if they were a single creature, a cloud of tiny black killing machines, all claws and teeth, and fell upon Grace Spivey. They slashed at her insulated ski suit, got tangled in her hair, sank their claws into her and hung on fast. They tore her to pieces. Now, what I just read to you is a brief passage from The Servants of Twilight by Dean Koontz. I remember when I read this book about 8 years ago, I practically found it hard to put it down. I mean, I was at the edge of my seat like this. I could practically not breathe. I had a nasty headache from all the tension, and still I could not put the book down. The book is that good. It's a page flipper. It'll have you going round and round in circles like this. But let me stop praising the book. Let me just give you a brief synopsis of the book, give you some of the things that we explored in the book, and tell you why I like the book. Okay? Now, The Servants of Twilight is a story about a single mother and her son, her 6-year-old son, Joey. If you've ever pictured a scenario where your day starts out normal enough and then suddenly it does a nosedive very fast and very hard, that's what happened. So Christine and Joey are out. It's a regular day, it's a normal day. They are out at the mall having a good time, and then they go to leave, and out in the parking lot they are approached by this old lady, and then what starts out as a normal conversation quickly transcends into a situation where they are practically on the run for their lives. This woman has the fantastic notion that Joey is the Antichrist. The 6-year-old boy, Joey, is the Antichrist and needs to be killed immediately. So Christine and Joey hop into their truck. They try to leave. She holds onto the truck and they practically drag her out of the parking lot and out onto the road, and she holds on fast. And finally she lets go. You would think that's where the drama would end, right? Wrong. This woman trailed them all the way to their home, tried to kill Joey, and succeeds in killing his dog. But it didn't end there. Suddenly, this mother and son find themselves on the run from Grace Spivey and her merry band of fanatics. They call themselves the Servants of Twilight. So they are on the run. The run ends, their attempt to escape ends in a cave where Grace finally gets the chance to kill Joey. But just as she's about to do it, a horde of bats swoop down on her and kill her. That's the gist of the story, okay? Now, the major theme in this book is the one of mind control. Mind control can be a very powerful and a very dangerous thing, and should be watched out for. I mean, this old lady actually convinces regular, normal, everyday people, policemen, career people, the likes, convinces them that a 6-year-old boy is the Antichrist and needs to die. People ordinarily who would not dream of hurting a fly, so to speak, suddenly have no inhibitions about killing a child. That's what mind control can do. It also reminds me of the Jonestown massacre. A preacher convinces his followers that they need to commit mass suicide, and they go ahead and they do it. So mind control is a very powerful thing. It's also a very dangerous thing, and we see this clearly in the book. Now, another thing Dean Koontz also does, and I think it's still a play on that mind control. Grace Spivey is controlling the minds of her followers. Dean Koontz is trying to control our minds, because you find yourself second guessing yourself. 1 minute you're like, Joey's just a normal 6-year-old boy, and the next minute you're like, wait, are you sure something is not wrong here? Because the way the bats swooped on Grace Spivey and killed her, you almost get the impression that Joey called them. So you're second guessing yourself. I like that. You're not so sure what is what at the end of the day. It leaves you guessing. So that's what I like about the book. I've already talked about the fact that the book is a mad page turner, so I don't need to get into that anymore. I'd like for you to get this book. Read it. I'm sure you can get soft copies online. Read it. Come back. Share with me your comments, and I'll be glad to read them. Don't forget to comment, to like, and to subscribe. I'll see you some other time. Bye.